studio. Today I'm going to be showing you all how to make one of these, a fairy house. So what we have to do is start off with a book. Now it can be any book, but make sure to ask an adult if you can use it beforehand. So you're going to start off by removing the cover from the book. Now this one might be a little bit tricky, but that's okay. So you open your book just in the middle like this. Make sure it's nice and smooth. And you want to take one corner and fold it in. Just like that. Then take your other corner and fold that one straight down to the middle. Like so. Then flip that page over. And with this one, we're going to fold in again from the top corner. But this time, we're going to also fold the bottom corner in. Just like that. Top corner, then straight into the middle. Now again, top corner, followed by the bottom corner. Now, once you've done that a few times, you'll end up with something a little bit like this. See? All the folds work together and it starts to look a little bit like a house, but you're not done yet. If you keep going even further, you'll end up with something like this. And as you can see, these are getting quite similar now, so you're on the right track. But if you keep on going a little bit further along, you'll end up with this. Now, if you're feeling really artistic and this is your favourite book, you could just leave your fairy house like this with the pages in the background and build your garden around here. But either way, it'll look good. So you can either continue all the way around for a full house, or you can have a half house. So as an alternative to the fairy house, you can make an angel. Now this is simple to do as well, it just takes a little bit of a different fold. So again, I've removed the cover from my book. I'm going to open it in the middle, just like before, and fold in the top corner. And so far we're used to doing that. The only difference is this time, we're going to fold it into the spine. Just like that. And then don't forget to tuck this little part at the bottom under to make it nice and neat. So, I'll just show you again. From the top corner, into the middle, but instead, you're folding into the spine. Oops, I've just ripped it a little bit. And tuck it in for neatness. And over again. Now, once you've done that a few times, you'll end up with something a little bit like this. As you can see, it's the same fold as that, and it's starting to look a little bit like an angel's dress. So, you keep going, you get this, but as you turn it around, you'll notice I have some wings on the back of this one. So now I'm going to show you how I made those. So you're going to rip 3 pages out of your book, and you just want to fold them like this. Flip it over, fold again. It's probably the most simple fold you'll do today. So it looks just like this. Now I've already made 3 of these for my wings. So what I'm going to do now is hold them all together in the center and glue them very tightly, and just like that we have our angel wings. So everyone, once you think you're finished with the page turning, you'll end up with something like this. And now the fun begins. It's time to decorate. So, I have my box just here.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is, and it's filled with pens and things to stick on. But don't worry if you don't have any of these at home. You can use alternatives, such as some coloured paper or some felt tip pens, anything you'd like. So, I'm going to get a little bit creative with this, and I am going to make a fairy garden as well as decorating it. So, I'm going to take these colourful beads just here, and what I'm going to do is make my garden, just like this.
That's awesome.
Does it look good?
Oh yeah, it looks brilliant.
So, as you can see, I've put a little door here, that way the fairy can get in and out.
Okay.
But I'm actually going to start by taking a felt tip pen and colouring these little pieces of wooden shapes. Now, I have a leaf here, and you might think I was going to colour it green, but I'm actually going to go for a purple leaf.
Wow.
Because in fairyland, leaves are whatever colour you want them to be. So, I've coloured this in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue stick, put a little bit of glue on the back. Now make sure you ask an adult whether you can get messy with glue and things, because that would not be good without permission.
And scissors as well, do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've just put a leaf right on the top, and now I'm going to add a little someone on the roof.
Oh, that's so cute.
Now this is my little friend Bertie the bird, and he is just going to sit in his nest on the top just there.
Wow, that's amazing.
What's your favourite colour?
My favourite colour, yellow.
Yellow. Put a yellow one on. Now you don't need lots of glue, you just need a tiny bit.
That's stuck on pretty well for a little bit of glue, hasn't it?
It has, and it's not messy at all.
That looks really, really nice.
So, how about we take some of these gems and make a little path?
That'll be really nice, yeah? Stepping stones.
Yeah. I'm thinking some blue and green, because green's my favourite colour.
Green's your favourite colour?
It certainly is. So, I'm going to do blue, green, blue, green. Aha! I think I'm going to write my name on this cardboard and stick it on there.
Excellent.
So everyone knows that this is Hope's Fairy House. Glue it on. I think I might need a little bit more glue for this.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the purple leaf.
So there you go. Hope. Just there.
Oh, that's absolutely lovely.
Thank you.
So, we've just seen Hope make a fabulous fairy home, which gave me an idea to decide to make a fairy garden. So what I have here is a little fairy garden of mine that I've made from lots and lots of different things that I have found. So I've just used the little flowers that Hope had. This here, this little pond, is a lid from a jam jar. Put some of the stepping stones that she used out of cardboard. I've made a deck chair. This little fairy here, who is called Sophie, she's made out of a peg and just got a few bits and bobs there to make it. The wings are out of tissue paper. And these are little plants that I found in the garden as well, along with some little stones here as well. And finally, you can't have any sort of fairyland without a bit of fairy dust, which is literally just glitter. So, you can literally make your fairy garden out of anything you want, guys. You can be as creative as possible. You can even have a little bit of a tiny house there as well if you wanted to. Wow, I had so much fun doing that, Hope. Thank you so much for teaching me how to do that.
You're welcome, it was very exciting.
Now, for your challenge, guys, I want you to make some fairy houses using those books. Now, make sure you ask an adult first what books you can use, because the last thing that you want to do is to just completely destroy anyone's favourite book, now don't you? And the second challenge is to make a fairy garden out of whatever you can find in your garden, in your house. Just make it look really, really pretty for us, guys. Now, Hope, I believe you've been on quite a bit of an adventure around Northumberland, haven't you?
I certainly have. So, I've started doing Where's Hope? Now, I am Hope. So, as you can imagine, that's me deciding where I'm going to be that day. I could be at a school, I could be at a business, you'll never know until you see. So the last place I went was a school, and that school was... Actually, I'll let you figure that one out. Have you managed to figure out where we are yet? Anyway, let's introduce Mr. Hilton. Do you want to give the game away?
Hi everybody, welcome to St Mary's in Berwick, our first school, which is a celebration of all the joy we bring to our community, and you're more than welcome to come in.
So, Mr. Hilton, I've noticed my name is on a lot of things around this school. Would you like to explain why?
Yeah, it's very simple. One of my boys came up with the idea of trying to spread hope as a message across the world. And his idea was very easy to do. It was to create a football shirt, if you like, that we can send all over the world to different people and spread the St Mary's message.
So Chris, you're a regular face around this school. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, I've been up here for a few years now, about 4 years, and at the minute I'm a TA in year 1 and 2, so I help support the teacher in their roles and jobs what they would like to do during the day. Just like that. Oh, look at that. So everyday jobs like helping support the kids one-on-one, supporting mental well-being and stuff like that, yeah.
So, it's looking a bit muddy around here. What's been going on?
Well, this is the latest in our many adventures during lockdown to make more of the outdoors. So we've just had our new mugger finished and our new climbing frame finished. The boys and girls have been enjoying over the last few weeks. And then during the summer last year, we had a wild garden produced and a pond. And the boys and girls have really got a lot out of that so far. But the big news coming just after half term is we're going to launch something called Glastonbury, which in the summer we hope to have a bit of a musical festival on the back field, which is going to have live bands, some performances, and then a very special celebration day where I think we just enjoy being back at school is probably the simplest way to put it.
Well, I hope the bright siders are invited.
The bright siders are definitely going to be part of it.
So, it is half term. There's no children in St Mary's, but we do appear to have a couple of students with us at the minute.
Yeah, well this is Alfie and Bailey, and they're my two dogs, and they're coming to St Mary's quite a lot.
Oh.
They enjoy all the attention they get off the children, and the children get a lot from them. So even at half term, they like to come round. It just gets them used to the environment and gets them comfortable. So when I do bring them in, the boys and girls, they have a lot of fun those days.
So, Mr Hilton, where do you walk the dogs?
Oh, we're walking the hills, we're walking the beach. I'm out all the time. If you like, they're my best part of the day because that allows me to relax. After the fun of being in school, these are the two guys who calm me right down. So they all need a bit of well-being, and these are my well-being.
So there we have it, the top students.
Well, thank you so much for showing me around today, Mr Hilton. I absolutely love the sense of community, hope and well-being in this school.
Wow, you look like you had so much fun at St Mary's there, Hope.
I did, it was so much fun. I just want to say a special thank you to Mr Hilton, Chris and of course Bailey and Alfie the dogs. Now, if you'd like to see me anywhere else in particular, you can drop me an email at info@leadinglink.co.uk.
Excellent. Now, thank you so much guys for tuning in. We'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone!